In Psalms, it's been a while. Uh, a lot has happened since I've last been on here. I most notably have been talking to patent attorneys about patenting my idea, and at the end of this week, I'm going to spend $1,500 to do a patent search. And hopefully it works out. You know? So all I can say is hopefully it works out. Um, the good news about it all was his number one concern was right here. I think it's inside. His number one concern was who I've told. So that's a good sign. I guess I can fix that. His second concern was that I used Google Patents to search for prior art, and even the USPTO just searching for keywords. The keyword search. Apparently, us lay people are too noobish to use keyword search effectively. So, yeah, 1,500, which is good because he quoted me anywhere between 1 and 4, which is pretty steep. It's really steep. And then the other shit. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here. I've also typed, I've been doing a lot of that. I had to redraw plans up of my idea because I found some other ones I had done, but not the ones that I wanted to find that had dimensions and stuff. But yeah, it's not too important. Just doing the overall idea is what is important. He also told me how he liked how I presented the idea. So, I don't know. We shall see. All I want is to go to school, man. That's all I want. Oh, I want to start a successful company, obviously, so that way I can go to school. But I really just want to be able to give my buddy, my brother from another universe, from a different time or something, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, give him everything he could want in a research lab. And, yeah. Just like that. And I want to go to school, and my wife wants to go to school, and she wants to have more kids, which is expensive and a lot of work, and it would be nice to be able to have help. And to have help costs money. And around here, it's definitely, yeah. Expensive for anything. So, it's just kind of how it goes, yo. Just gotta hope for the best. Hope that that prior art out there doesn't jack my price up of my patent to $8,000. Because I won't be able to afford that. More than likely. What can I say, man? What can I say? My mind's been kind of a mess since I started this. And I talked to 3 lawyers this past week. I talked to one in San Antonio, which he quoted me $3,500. And I was getting ready to divulge information with him over the phone, even though I hadn't done any kind of waiver or anything, or NDA or whatever. And then my dog got out, and so I had to hang up. But I spent 30 minutes on the phone with him, asking him general questions. And I went on a kind of probably a goddamn 8 to 10 minute spiel about living a rough life and busting my ass to get where I am, and how I don't even care about getting rich. I just want to be able to pay my bills, go to school, and help people. That's all I care about. It's just being able to pay my bills. You know, if I can net profit, just take home for myself 6,000. Well, even after, if, 6,000, 5 to 6,000 a month. Well, I guess 6,000 a month after tax, after everything net in the bank. That would be pretty good. And then, of course, any leftover money I could use to do other things, help people, start other little businesses or whatever. Start saving for more patents, more ideas that would cost a lot more money to patent. Because this is the most simple. That's why I did it. It's supposed to be the most cheap, the most simple. No moving parts, no electronics. Simple. It's so gonna be expensive as fuck. But it is what it is, yo. You know, if I could, I know that working hard has given me the success that I've had so far. I don't see why this wouldn't be any different. And it's a great idea for a freaking wide open multi-billion dollar market that's been sitting in stew for the last 20 years. No, okay, we can't say that. 15 years. I also typed some more, writing my book. I did that some more not long ago. But I just wanted to hop on here because I feel like I needed it. my mind has just been, since I started this process. Oh, I don't know if I am finished. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, I'm also high, but even when I'm not high, I just can't think straight because all I can think about is this patent shit. And it's not that I'm worried. I'm excited and happy it's happening and eager. I'm eager to make everything happen. But I desperately, desperately need a mentor to be successful. I know I could probably be successful without a mentor, but getting a mentor would basically solidify and guarantee my chances of success. And that's hard to do as an entrepreneur. I would, you know, especially for someone like me. Most of the veterans that I've reached out to, since veterans that are in positions of, I wouldn't even say power, and I wouldn't say authority. Well, I guess for the dean of the school or president of the school, that's pretty authoritative. But yeah, you know, just the veterans that I've tried to get a hold of who have a little bit of pull, I guess you could say, basically ignore me, even though I have been right. Like with the president of the school, man, he's a veteran. And I figured being a veteran, I'd be able to talk to him easily, saying, hey, I'm a vet. I want to talk to him about an issue at the school. He's a vet. I'm a vet. Nobody else will listen. I want him to listen. And he wouldn't listen. I had to call and yell. I didn't want mean to. I was getting so frustrated. And I yelled, and then I yelled thinking, okay, I felt very bad that I yelled. But I thought, okay, they're going to tell him now. You know, maybe before the messages weren't getting through to him, but this time they're going to tell him because I yelled on the phone at the secretary. She's going to go and tell him, oh, we had a crazy vet. He wanted to talk to you. He got all crazy, started yelling. And, yeah. And that didn't happen. It basically took all semester, and then towards the end of the semester, it was the vice president who finally reached out to me about my issue, and I ended up getting the university's financial aid policy rewritten and changed. And the whole time it could have been taken care of right away had the president been listening to, or trying to reach out and listen to me. And that's just one example. I'm not going to go into them all. I'll save them for the book. But the point is, I didn't need him. I don't need anybody. I was able to still help get that shit changed without him. And that's the only reason I reached out to these veterans in positions, because I just need a little help. And I can help do a lot. And I basically get fucking laughed at. It's like it says right there, right? First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. And there's nothing to fight about, so I guess I just win, right? I just gotta fight the failure rate of businesses. Gotta fight the failure. Um, but rolling up on 15 minutes, or we're over 15 minutes, but I do want to talk about something real quick. So I've decided, I think, that on top of ATPT episodes, I'm going to do ATPT PBS NewsHour review. Because I love PBS NewsHour. They do such a fantastic job. And so there's no commentary allowed on their videos on YouTube. So I thought it would be cool to, yeah, do a review of what they talk about in the day. Give some quick opinions and see how that goes. But like I said, my mind has been scattered since this process started because it's a big leap. And it's not even just because it's a big leap with a financial cost, but it's just a big leap because if it works out, everything's going to be so different. And it's going to be so weird. I don't know, in sums, there's a lot more I want to talk about, but I'd be rambling on and I don't have really can't keep my mind straight right now. Because all I want is for this to work. And I can only move as fast as, the process allows me to. Until it's all said and done, of course. But yeah, anyways, in sums, I'll catch you when I catch you. I want to do daily episodes all the time. I think about it every day, believe me. But most of the days, it's like, I just, of course, I could talk about all the Trump Mueller nonsense, all the Michael Cohen fucking Manafort nonsense, but it's actually, I guess that's kind of why it's been nice to take a break from these two, because usually I just get on here and bitch about politics, and I fucking hate politics. And having my mind on all this patent stuff, business stuff, I've been keeping up with politics still, but my mind hasn't been as entrenched in it as it was before. Because now I have something major to worry about myself. And yeah. So, in sums, now we're rolling up on 20 minutes. Rolling up on it. I can see it right there. And I'll catch you on the flip. Grind away, find a way in sums. I'm not on here every day, but I'm grinding away. Peace out.